Bernardo Osuna, joined by former UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez, as well as Travis Browne, both looking for another world title shot, and I hope I can trust you guys to keep your hands to yourselves for a little while. UFC 200, you're both participating. Cain, what does this opportunity mean for you to get back on the big stage after not fighting for so long due to injury?
I mean, that's just it for me, just to come back and fight again, I guess it does make it a little more special to fight on UFC 200 also. But for me, just to come back and actually, be ready and fight, that's what I'm looking forward to.
And Travis, for you, the opportunity to fight on a huge fight card, it's a special day for UFC. How special is it for you to fight a former titleist like Cain?
Yeah, watching Cain over the years, you have nothing but respect for him. He has a ton of heart, and he goes out there and puts in the work. So it'll be an honor to share the octagon with him in July. And fighting UFC 200 it's a big moment for the sport in general. We had UFC 100 a couple years back, and that was a huge show, and 200 is going to be even that much bigger.
Talk to me about the growth of UFC, Cain, because before you became a world champion, I went with you to Australia, and it was so different. What's different with UFC today?
I would say, it's just more popular. People out and about just kind of recognize, the fighters more. It's obviously growing everywhere, I would say, not just here in the U.S., but also different countries. The UFC is always going out trying to branch out different places, and they've done that. And I think with the type of fighting and as far as the sport in general, people can just watch it without knowing the rules and could automatically love it. There's so much action, in each and every fight that you just watch a fight and you like it.
UFC 200, it's a huge event, so big that Conor McGregor said he wasn't going to promote it. Now he wants an exorbitant amount of money to be a part of it as a big name here at UFC. Dana White has said, you know what, you're not going to fight on the card. It's always the politics. How do you get beyond that and maybe steal the show, Travis?
We got to go out there and put on a show. Then that's all it comes down to is, we know that we're going to meet July 9th. Cain's an exciting fighter. I'm an exciting fighter. And, we're not going to go in there and play patty cake. We're out there to fight, and we're going to put on a show. That's what we do.
At one point, Cain, you were the biggest name in UFC after beating Brock Lesnar and being the first fighter of Mexican descent to win a world championship. How do you feel about Conor not wanting to promote UFC 200 and then Dana taking that decision?
It really doesn't affect me at all. Again, what I'm looking forward to in UFC 200 is to go in there and fight again. I think me and Travis are the type of guys that don't talk too much trash, before the fight. We actually go in there and just show it. We show what we're capable of. We are exciting fighters, so that's what the fans can expect. Not a lot of trash talking before, but when we get in there, we're going to get after it.
To be part of such a loaded card, Travis, I mean, how do you feel about being on there?
Being one of the many stars that's on that card is, it's an honor. When they called, hey, we want you to fight on 200, of course I will. We want you to fight Cain on 200. I was like, absolutely. It's, for the company to look at me and want to put me on such a big card, there's a certain level of responsibility when, as an athlete, that you hold when you're put on such a big card in order to go out there and give it your best and give the fans what they want to see. And that's important for us. That's what makes us fan favorites. That's what, gets us into the grace, I guess you could say, with not only the UFC, but fans. And, you go on that big of a stage and put on a show, people won't forget it.
Travis Browne stands 6'7". Cain Velasquez, a resume that speaks for itself. They will be on and putting on a great show at UFC 200, the first UFC fight ever to take place at the new T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. I'm Bernardo Osuna. Until next time.